In this video, we'll go over the steps to set up your SentriKey real estate app. After downloading the SentriKey app from either the App Store or the Google Play Store, let's take a moment to set up your app so you're ready to roll with your next client. After downloading, you'll be asked to enable push notifications. Enabling push notifications allows you to collect real-time information about the homes that you're showing or listing. After agreeing to the terms of use, you'll be asked to allow the app to use Bluetooth. This is how your phone will communicate with the lockboxes. To log in, enter your SentriKey ID and password. Review the user agreement to proceed. We recommend enabling Touch or Face ID for the best in-app experience. Doing so allows you to log into your SentriKey app with a touch of a finger or a glance at your screen. Location Services allows the app to determine where you are. Enabling this feature is very important for a few reasons. First, if you're in danger and activate the agent safety settings, your location will be sent to your emergency contacts. Additionally, if you forget to end a showing through the app, it will automatically mark complete once you've driven away from the listing. Your safety is important to us, so we've seized the opportunity to create more than just a lockbox. We've created a one-of-a-kind agent safety feature directly within our app. To enable the agent safety feature, tap the menu icon, then My Settings. Here, you can enable agent safety. After turning agent safety on, tap the blue plus sign to select your safety notification contacts. Follow along to learn how to properly use the agent safety feature when showing a listing. When you're at a showing, follow the directions for opening the lockbox. Then you'll get to this screen. Once agent safety is enabled, it will default to always be on after opening the key bin. After opening the key bin, you'll see a pop-up that gives you 3 options to select from. If you are not safe, select Send Alert, so a message can be sent to the emergency contacts you set up earlier. This will explain that you are in danger and will provide information about your location. If you are safe for the moment, but are still feeling out the situation, select Ask Me Again in 2 minutes. You will receive the same notification again in 2 minutes and will have the opportunity to mark yourself as safe or not. If you are feeling safe and don't want the app to keep checking on you, select End Agent Safety Timer. You will not receive the pop-up again throughout the showing. If the first notification goes unanswered, a second will be sent 60 seconds later. If you don't respond to this second pop-up, it will automatically send a message to your emergency contacts. So keep in mind that if you are not in danger, respond to the appropriate prompt so that your friends and family don't get worried. But know that if you are in danger and can't respond, we've got your back. To open the lockbox using Bluetooth, follow these steps. To establish the Bluetooth connection between your device and the lockbox, press the Enter button on the lockbox. A blue light will begin to blink for about 5 to 7 seconds, indicating that the Bluetooth connection is being made. Once your device has been successfully paired with the lockbox, your PIN or biometrics will be verified, and then the key bin will be released. There will be 2 toggle switches at the bottom of your screen. If the key compartment is opened and no key is present, toggle the Key Missing switch on. This will notify the listing agent of the missing key and will also identify the last person who had access. The next toggle is Agent Safety. This switch will only be viewable if the feature has been previously enabled by the user. Upon setup, the user will be asked to designate emergency contacts. Whether viewable or not, the system will default to have this switch turned on. This is intended to monitor your safety. Once the Continue button is selected, you will be presented with a carousel of information. The first screen includes showing information provided by the listing agent. By scrolling down, you can also see lockbox instructions and alarm codes if listed. Swipe to the left to show the listing information. By tapping Open Listing Details, this page will integrate with any other listing detail apps on your phone, providing all of the critical details for this particular property at your fingertips. The last screen will tell you who the listing agent is, along with their contact information in case you need to get a hold of them. Remaining constant near the bottom of these series of screens is a big red button. This button is an asset for the listing and the showing agents. Once the showing is over, the showing agent will press this button to notify the listing agent that the property viewing is at its end. Once the red button is pressed, the user will be prompted to return keys. Once completed, provided all is well, the agent will see a success screen. Here, you can click Done and be returned to the home screen. This completes the process from start to finish with the Bluetooth method. How to open a lockbox with NFC technology. Launch the SentriKey app and tap the blue Touch and Show button. You'll be notified that Touch and Show is only available for SentriGuard lockboxes. Tap your phone to the lockbox. It may take a second or two. Once you've either retrieved or inserted the key, follow the directions on the app. To get started, tap the Release Shackle tile. Now you'll be prompted to press the Enter key on the lockbox. After your biometrics are verified, you'll be warned to hold on to the bottom of the lockbox as it will release from the shackle. After releasing the shackle, you'll be asked to assign the lockbox to a property. From the list, select the property to which you would like to assign the lockbox. The summary screen will ask you to confirm that the lockbox is assigned to this particular listing. Now that your lockbox has been successfully assigned, tap More Settings to add some notes about the property. Here, you can customize your showing instructions. You can select from the list of standard instructions or add your own. You can also add alarm instructions. Press Next to proceed. You can also set up homeowner notifications. This way, they will know when a showing on their home has begun and when it has ended. Success! The lockbox has now been assigned and the property access settings have been set. How to grant access through SentriConnect. Open the SentriKey app and navigate to the menu by tapping on the hamburger icon. Now tap My Lockboxes. Tap Grant SentriConnect Access. On this screen, you'll see a list of lockboxes. Select the one that you want somebody to be able to access. Enter the email address of the person you want to grant access to. Next, select the start date and time that you want this particular person to be able to access the property. The user will be able to access the property at any time throughout this date and time window. Then tap Grant Access. If they do not have a SentriConnect account associated with that email address, they will receive an email with instructions on how to set up their account and how to download the SentriConnect app. If the user has a SentriConnect app, they will receive a notification that they have access to your lockbox. To get started, tap the Get Access Code tile from the home screen. Now, select one of your lockboxes. Enter the name of the person or business you want to grant access to. Similar to what we did for the SentriConnect access, select the start date and time that you want a particular person to be able to access the property. Then tap Get FlexCode. The FlexCode or access code has now been successfully created. If you tap the blue arrow facing right, it will show you how to use the code. Tap the share icon. From this menu, you can select the communication method for sharing the code and who to send it to. You can add more to the message if you'd like, but know that it provides all the instructions the user will need in order to access the lockbox. Access can be granted to older versions of our lockboxes with a one-day code. To generate a one-day code, tap the Get Access Code tile on the home screen. Select the lockbox you wish to generate the code for. Enter the name of the person you're sending the code to and select a date. Then tap Get One-Day Code. After your biometrics or PIN has been verified, you can share the code with the intended person by tapping the Share button on your phone, or by sending them the code through text or email. Some things to consider. With every SentriConnect access, you'll receive real-time access notifications. With FlexCode access, notifications will not be sent immediately. With SentriConnect, access can be revoked if necessary, and with FlexCodes, access cannot be revoked or modified.